It was a quiet autumn evening when I saw her, my daughter-in-law, Evelyn. She was standing by the edge of Ashwood Lake, her white dress clinging to her knees, her movements frantic. From my porch, I could barely make out what she was holding, a large brown leather suitcase. It looked heavy, too heavy. And then, without hesitation, she swung it 3 times and hurled it into the water. The sound echoed like a gunshot across the still lake. For a moment it floated. Then it began to sink. My heart started to race. Why would she throw something like that? Why did it sound like it was moving inside? I ran. My legs ached with every step, but I didn't care. I reached the lake's edge just as the last corner of the suitcase disappeared beneath the surface. I just jumped in. The water was icy, biting through my clothes. My hands found the suitcase handle under the surface, slick and slippery. I pulled. It was heavier than anything I'd ever lifted in my life. I dragged it toward the shore, gasping for air, praying I was wrong about what I thought might be inside. When I opened it, the world stopped. Inside was a baby. A newborn, wrapped in a soaked blue blanket, lips pale, skin ice cold. I froze. My mind screamed, "No, no, no. Please don't be what I think this is." Then a sound, faint, fragile, a gasp. He was alive. Barely. I ran back to the house, clutching the baby against my chest. My hands were shaking so hard I almost dropped the phone when I dialed 911. The operator's voice was calm, guiding me through my panic. "Keep the baby warm," she said. "Wrap him in towels. Help is on the way." I did everything she said. When the paramedics arrived, I couldn't speak. I just kept whispering, "She threw him in. Evelyn threw him in." They took the baby to the hospital. I followed, drenched, heartbroken, terrified. The baby survived the night. The doctor said he had hypothermia but was strong. I couldn't leave his side. I sat in that white hospital room, staring at his tiny hands, wondering why Evelyn would do such a thing. Detective Ramos met me the next morning. "You're saying your daughter-in-law threw this child into the lake?" he asked. "Yes," I whispered. "I saw her. With my own eyes," he frowned. "Ma'am, Evelyn is in surgery right now." We found her unconscious in her car 2 miles away. She had a head injury. My stomach turned. If Evelyn was hurt, then who did I see at the lake? 2 days later, the detective came back with news. "The baby's DNA test came back," he said. "He's related to you by blood. He's your grandson." I nearly collapsed. My son Daniel had died 6 months ago in a car crash. Evelyn had never told anyone she was pregnant. She must have hidden it from everyone, but why? The investigation revealed things I never imagined. Evelyn had debts, large ones. After Daniel's death, she received his life insurance, nearly $250,000. But 3 months later, the money was gone. Gambling, luxury purchases, transfers to unknown accounts. Then they found something darker. The car accident that killed my son wasn't an accident at all. The brakes had been tampered with. A mechanic confessed after police found records of a payment from Evelyn. She had killed my son for the insurance money. And now, to keep the baby from inheriting Daniel's estate, she had tried to kill her own child. When I heard the truth, I couldn't stop crying. My son had trusted her, loved her, built a life with her, and she had destroyed it all for greed. The baby she tried to throw away was his last gift to me, the only piece of him left in this world. The courtroom was cold when the trial began. Evelyn sat there, pale and emotionless, her hands cuffed. The prosecution laid everything out, the fake alibis, the hidden accounts, the mechanic's confession. Her motive was simple, money. When the jury foreman stood up, my hands trembled. "Guilty on all counts," he said. Evelyn didn't cry. She didn't even flinch. But before they took her away, she turned toward me and whispered, "You took everything from me. You'll regret saving that child." Months passed. The baby, my grandson, grew stronger. The doctors said he was a miracle. I named him Eli, after my father. I spent nights rocking him to sleep, humming the same lullabies I sang to Daniel when he was little. Some nights I'd wake from nightmares, the splash, the cold water, the suitcase sinking. But when I looked at Eli's sleeping face, I'd remember that love had won. Evil had tried to drown him, but he had survived. Years went by. Eli is 5 now. He loves the lake, though I never told him the truth about what happened there. We go every Sunday to feed the ducks. Sometimes, when the sun sets and the water glows orange, I swear I can feel Daniel beside me. Maybe it's just a mother's imagination, or maybe he's really there, watching over us. The past still haunts me, but I've learned something. Life can be cruel beyond words, but sometimes it gives you a second chance, wrapped in a wet blue blanket, breathing softly, fighting to live. And you take it. You love it. You protect it, forever.